Welcome. Cheers, man. I'm going to crack my first one of the night at like 20 till 10? 20 till 10, maybe?
Nice.
Man, I've been drinking since 5:15 since I got home, man.
Wow.
But
Here
to
we
be honest,
go.
Yeah. I love my
It's going to be one heck of a show.
Man, I
I've
was
been drinking coffee.
drinking since noon yesterday, man. We were supposed to do this yesterday, but some shit happened. But what's up, what's up, YouTube land? This is the 3 Live 405 podcast. I got on the Brady Bunch square, says we got 5 of them tonight. We're rolling 5s. Motherfucking 3. Oh, let me get out of the way. Let me do this housekeeping right now. If you are offended by certain language such as fuck and other words that grown-ass men use frequently, this is not the show for you. But if you want to hang out and be cool, then this is the place you want to be at. And over there, hey, damn, Gina, we got new sound wave on the board tonight, brother. What's happening?
What's happening? Long time no see.
Yeah, man. You know how it goes, man. You're always busy, just like the rest of us, man. And fucking you lose track of time. So it happens. It happens. Got Bull 80 down here in the lower Brady Bunch Square with Moto Viper backing him up.
What's up, guys? What's up, Pack M3, New Soundwave, Moto, Cats? What's happening, everybody?
Good to see everybody toward the end of the week.
New Soundwave. Been a long time, bro.
Woo!
Man. Doing nothing but working and riding.
Oh, yeah. Riding season started. That's great.
Riding season started a long time ago.
Well, riding season never stops, if you ask me. But what are you choosing to ride right now? The silver bike? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh yeah. What do you got? A cigarette hanging out the door right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's the new place holding up?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's different.
Oh, that's right. You did move.
Yeah. Is it
You
different?
you missing your lake house?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
To be honest with you, yes and no. More no than yes.
Okay. Well,
Can you shoot a gun out that door right now?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. I got neighbors this time.
Oh man. Hey, I'll tell
just
you
for
what.
everybody listening, he's done that a few times. That's why Moto's asking. He's just off the cuff, like, "Oh, you want me to do that?" Bang, bang.
Yeah, he went right up to his fucking living room window, opened that motherfucker up, dropped the shotgun, and said, "Baboosh, baboosh, baboosh." That's dope, dude.
It's sitting right here at the door.
Hey.
Oh, we all know about guns being showed on live streams. The first one we did when we had been off for a good while. Marco showed his
Megatron.
G1 Megatron, new Soundwave. They shut us down. It was over with. And the reason why you can't have guns on live streams. You can have gun channels and you do all you want, but the rule is no guns on live streams. Yeah, they shut us down like that.
But that was just a rubber boot, a leather boot.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just
talking in general.
I'm just sparking the story. When I saw it, I'm like, that makes me remember that Marcos was like that. And they're like, bye-bye.
Yeah.
People are like,
Yeah, I learned my lesson on one. I forget who I was on with, but they shut them down because I showed the pistol at the door.
Shit, but I remember being on Kaz shit. Shout out Kaz, Bruce, and we all brought him out. Fucking Steve brought his out. I brought mine out. Remember, I was like pointing that motherfucker right in the screen and shit.
I think we were backstage, M3.
No.
The rule is 100%.
Yeah.
100% live, and they won't let you.
Well, I know night that I did it was backstage.
Okay.
Yeah, they're unable to control what you do when you upload something. The YouTube eyeball AI sees everything, but when you're live, you can let something run for about 5-10 minutes before it'll catch it. So that's why no live and yes on uploads.
I don't know. Live, I went through 2 clips on 45, and I went through 3 clips on the 12 gauge.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, live rounds. July 4th, matter of fact.
I remember that shit. Maybe they were like, "It's July 4th. We'll let them go."
All
Yeah,
right.
everybody was like, "Oh, we didn't see the flames." So I said, "All right, well, let's go another clip."
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what they say about dogs and sunshine and all that. You know, every once in a while things happen.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
All right. So I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but this weekend we had Toylanta.
Hmm.
We had is it MegaCon that was on the West Coast? Does anybody know?
TFCon was down in LA 3 weeks ago.
No, last weekend
Me-
there was another show.
MegaCon was with Toy Atlanta. It was Toy Atlanta and MegaCon together.
Oh, okay.
There was another show that was freaking in California last weekend too. Because if you watch Mad Hatter reviews,
yep,
he's over there in California and he was doing a show and he said the name of it. I can't remember it.
no, that wasn't just past weekend. It was a weekend before that. Crap.
No,
It's
it
where,
was this weekend. It was last weekend.
Was it?
Yep.
I thought it was the show that Mondo took and revealed or had the goddess.
Yeah.
Green Goddess.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and shut out chat, man. We need to get this thing started. I'm tired of fucking around. We got MCDC in the house. What's up, MC? DFS Infinity. Let's see who else we got. And that might be it. The profit
DFS. I ain't
director
seen
down
him in
there.
a minute.
Big Ann, profit director.
Yeah.
What
Prophet's here. What's up, Prophet?
Yeah, he was.
All right.
Prophet.
So Bull, I know you got something ready to talk about. What you got, man?
I don't know, man. We talk about toys. You know, we had those reveals over the weekend. Soundwave, what was one of your favorite reveals over the weekend?
It probably wasn't the one that came over the weekend, but came out this week, which was Battle Armor Cobra Commander.
Okay, nice one. That's a good one.
That they just showed renders on what, like the redacted podcast or whatever. It wasn't like an official Hasbro live stream, was it?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Battle Armor Code Commander's dope. I got one sitting right there.
Yeah, but this one here, he comes with Snake Eyes this time.
Moto.
Oh shit, Moto, that's dope.
Let's touch it.
He comes with Snake Eyes.
Touch it.
Yeah. We talking about Snake Eyes.
You mean Serpentor as a lizard?
Well, he comes with Serpentor as a lizard, but he comes with two alternate heads. One with his eyes are shaped like a snake, and another where you can tell it's a man.
I don't know.
So are you saying that this new Cobra Commander, you could take his helmet off or switch out his head and it's his actual human head, or no?
It swap out his head. He comes with two heads.
How's he looking?
Well, if you ever watch the old cartoon where the original Battle Armor came into play, Cobra Commander was a two-legged, two-armed snake. And he put the helmet on, and he has snake eyes behind the helmet.
Oh.
Well, the toy came out, he had human eyes.
Oh, yeah.
And they're doing swappable heads where it's got human eyes or snake eyes.
Whoa.
That's cool.
So I haven't seen any close-ups of this at all. I haven't checked into that. I heard about him. I think that I know Kaz pulled him up for sure, because I was thumbing through and I popped on in Kaz's chat and I was watching for a second. I was doing something, so I didn't stick around. But it was right when they had it up. And
When was this?
he looks just like the 2 3/4 inch one, like almost identical.
When was it?
3 nights ago, maybe. Well, they're on every Friday, Saturday, and Wednesday, of course. So I don't think it was last night.
Yeah, it had to be in last night because he was just released pictures yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is the This is the version. Where's that button at? Hold on.
Are you picking it up, Pat?
I probably will. Like, this is the version they're referring to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the price on it, you sound like?
It's probably gonna be $25 bucks.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
Oh, it's a regular GI Joe release. You know.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
a
it won't be
deluxe
anything
figure or
special.
anything like that.
Shit.
no, but hey, you just segued right into something that I was wanting to talk about, and I definitely wanted to get your opinion. We're gonna start with Moto Viper.
That's right.
Oh, shit.
We've got some releases happening this week, and the prices went up. BBTS went up last week or the week before on their stuff.
They did.
But it looks like everybody's up across the board. Moto Viper tariffs, go.
Love them. Keep them coming. It's just a matter of time. You'll see.
Well, no, speak. What do you see coming?
What do I see coming? I see
Yeah.
a lot of companies coming back to America. I see a lot of people, a lot of Americans having good paying jobs because of these companies coming back over here. I think Canada can talk about it, but they can't do shit. Same with Mexico. They can bitch all they want, but we got them by the balls. We got a lot of countries by the balls, and it's our turn. It's our fucking turn. So give us some time. Give us 6 months. I say 6 to 8 months. And
So-
we'll see where we're at.
I'm gonna send this
Easy,
to
man.
everybody. I'm gonna send this to everybody. Everybody in our group chat.
Unfortunately, I think the toy industry right now and the manufacturers of the toy industry are taking advantage of the scare tactics of tariffs. And I think they're just raising their prices just to get money off of it. There's no
Yeah,
way it's
they
already
started
affected
yesterday,
them
right?
where it affects their production. That's just my opinion. I don't know 100%, but they moved real quick to do it. I think they're just taking advantage of the situation, to be honest with you. And it's not even really been affected.
Check your phone, guys, because I have a toy brand / companies tariffs as of April 2025. See, I didn't think this deal was done yet. I didn't think the tariffs were in place, but some people are saying they are in place.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I speak freely on that?
Well, hold on. We gotta let Bull and then M3 go.
All right.
When
I
Bull,
just
you're
said
done.
my piece.
Pass it
I
to
mean,
M3.
I just say what I said. I think at first tariffs are just put out there to scare tactics to say, hey, if you don't do what we ask you to do, you're going to have to pay the price to play.
3-0.
And most of the time, when a tariff is implemented or talked about implemented, the people typically decide to go with the flow and go with what's been asked of them, so they won't be tariffed. That's just historically over the past 10 years or so. That's what I've been witnessing. And I think the toy industry right now, I think the manufacturers are just taking advantage of it. I think BBTS, I don't think they've been affected by any means right now. And for them to go up $5 or $6 on every 6-inch figure, a deluxe figure, $10 or $8, I think they're just I think they're being greedy and saying, hey, everybody's talking about the word tariff. Everybody's scared of it. Everybody's been told everything's going to go up in price. So why don't we do it? And I think that's a bad thing. And that's what I see. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I believe they moved really quick on it.
New Soundwave, I sent you the same photo that everybody got. So M3, check your group chat. Everything's in there because I didn't think this was done yet. And I thought what Bull was saying was legit. Like, excuse me, hey, they're talking about it, but it hasn't happened. Like these companies that are raising their prices are scare tactics, and technically you wouldn't know. Are they really getting charged? Or are they just using it as a thing? But there's a lot of information saying they've already implemented these. Go ahead, M3.
Go ahead. New Soundwave, you first, man. You the guest, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, look, I don't know about the toy industry, but I know out in the construction industry, it's not a secret. I'm an electrician. The moment the whole tariffs start being talked about, it won't maybe 2 weeks. Electrical wire jumped 20%, getting prepared for the tariffs. And then once the tariffs went into effect, wire alone jumped 42%. EMT rigid and IMC pipe jumped 32%, 34%. And PVC pipe jumped almost 60%.
Damn.
I mean, it's a real thing. It's real. And the sucky part is to buy
That shit came
American.
from overseas.
Well, to buy American right now,
Yeah.
it costs just as much as buying from China or whatnot
Because of labor.
because of the labor.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we've been pricing wire. I mean, I just done a RFI on one job that about 6 weeks ago, it was a $72,000 job, and we just repriced it matter of fact this morning, and what went from 72,000 just bumped up to $210,000.
Excuse me.
And that's because prices have gone through the roof. I mean, like they say, it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yeah.
DFS Infinity says Chosen Prime hasn't raised my Diaclone prices. Or have they raised anything else? DFS? Let us know.
No, that's only because Diaclone sucks.
I mean, but new Soundwave, you also have companies like Apple putting in like $500 billion into America's industry because of it. Like, there's other big things happening on the other side too, to where these people are wanting to play ball in America now, including people like there's Saudi companies out there putting out trillions of dollars of money into America now just because of this. Like, there's other things that you probably need. I know you might be, and I still believe that what you're witnessing right now is someone being greedy and taking advantage of the word tariff. I truly believe that. I would like to see the paper trail. I'd like to see where they're getting their product from and how much percentage it is, because there's no tariffs out there. You said something was going up 60%. There's no tariff out there that anybody's implemented the 60%. Nobody. So why is it going up 60? There's nothing. Nobody's implemented a tariff at 60%. Not nobody I know of. So why is things going up 60%?
Let me tell you, tariffs are a beautiful thing. It's one of my favorite words, other than God, family. It's a beautiful word. But let me tell you something about tariffs. We are tariffed by China, and everybody in the whole fucking world is tariffing us. We are the booming economy of the planet. Americans have the most money to spend. We have the best. We have the best money, right? Our dollar, whether it's going up or down right now, is and was and always has been the best. All Trump is doing is saying, "Hey, look, let's make this fair. It's called fair trade." So right now, as Bull said, everybody's just scared right now, and they're using it as a scare tactic to get into these heads. But I tell you, I've been into the welding and trailer and diesel truck industry for the last 30 years, and I buy inventory for my shop, for the owner's shop, right? I run it. And when I asked these companies, hey, can I buy a bulk purchase of drums, 4-inch product hose, rims, tires? Are there going to be a tariff? And they said, we're not scared of anything right now. So you want to buy at what you bought at last year, the year before, and the year before? You could. There are in California, Central California, tariffs have not affected anything in my industry, which is the diesel truck and trailer industry, right? The owner was kind of worried about it. So she's like, hey, go ahead and buy an extra pallet of drums. Go ahead and buy an extra pallet of 100 foot of that hose, because I don't want to have a skyrocket, right? But as far as toys go, like DFS just said, I haven't seen anything go up either. I know that for one, Hasbro, shout out Ralph Bednarski on Instagram today, sent a post and it was of the new Spider-Man that has the Venom attire, $37.99. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might be $35.99, but that's a $10 jump on a regular standard figure. So he gave a little paragraph and kind of like not bitching, just kind of like, whoa, where'd that come from, right? So we haven't seen it yet, and a lot of the stuff that I buy, even like shit, I haven't seen a tariff affect me yet. My wife's in real estate. Tariffs haven't affected her. Gas prices are down right now. Eggs are down right now. I feel a lot more better with my money, and all I want this to do is help out us because, like you said, Bull, Apple's coming back in. All these places are coming. Trump just like really got in all these things, and depending on the media that you watch, you either believe that or you don't, and that's fine because we're all succumb to what we listen to and what we choose to, like Prophet says, regurgitate and kind of like explain it. I watched Jesse Waters today, and he gave a whole rundown of like, hey, tariffs are going to hurt for a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's like when you have a son that is not acting correctly, and you send him to military school, he's going to hate it at first. Who likes boot camp? Nobody likes boot camp. But what it's going to do is going to make a man out of you. That's what is happening to America right now. All we're just doing right now is cutting these fucking huge fucking waste things, adding tariffs to everybody else. Why shouldn't China? Nancy Pelosi back in 1996, I watched a video today. She had a chart, and she was bitching and complaining to Congress that China has 10 million more jobs because of us, but we only have 170,000 jobs with China. That everybody has been taking advantage of this country. So right now, it just needs to pan out. Give it 6-8 months. Give it that much time. Give it 2 years. It doesn't matter.
What are we giving time to? What are we giving time to exactly, Marcos?
Time has to. Okay, so whenever you have a financial situation, you got to pay off a bill. You can't just pay off the bill like that unless you use credit. So you got to nudge away at it every fucking month. $500, $500. Eventually, your $10,000 bill is going to go away. With tariffs, we're doing that with our debt. We got a huge deficit, and so we're going to say, hey, China, you only pay us 3%. We pay you and your workers 35%. Why is that fair? All we want is fair and equal trade. If Ireland's going to charge us 10%, we're going to charge them 10%. If Venezuela's going to charge us 10%, we're going to charge them 10%. Because right now it's like this. It needs to be like this. We're not trying to go like this. Matter of fact, Trump said, I'm not going to kill him with tariffs. I'll give him a discount right now. And all these fucking places are lining up, calling him. Like he's literally saying, I got a call from Venezuela. I got a call from Vietnam. I got a call from South Korea. I got a call from China. They all need American taxpayers' money because we buy treadmills, we buy TVs, we buy dolls, we buy fucking Unicrons. Bring that company into America and build it, Hasbro, and we won't tariff you at all. Prices are going to drop to a $5 fucking classified in 3 years. That's what.
Well,
because
maybe not that drastic, but I understand what you meant.
Mm-hmm.
Go. Let Bull go. I think he wanted to tap in a little bit ago. Go ahead, Bull.
I was just saying, like, anytime change is implemented, it always takes time before it's 100% or 90% or run efficiently, right? So, and in this case, like, the majority of these tariffs are to get things from these people, to get them to move on something he wants them to move on. That's all they are. And once they move, they're going to pull the tariffs back off. Now, whether or not the American industry wants to decide to start deducting that tariff back out of their product is another thing, because we tend to be, as people that buy product in the United States, will complain about a price, and then it gets familiar, and then we're okay with it.
Bull, let me go back and forth with you on that. Do you really think, anybody else on the panel, do you really think any of these companies that we deal with are really going to drop their prices back down if this stops?
No,
I'm going to say fuck no.
They're not.
Well, like you said, once they're gone, they should. And Marcos was like, hey, I figured it'd be $5 back then, or when everything gets corrected. I'm going on my 5th decade of being alive, breathing oxygen. I've never seen a motherfucking company start somewhere and retract backwards. Never fucking seen it. So they're not gonna let go of this money, even if so. If yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
housing industry sometimes will do that, Pack. Like apartment industries sometimes
Up
will.
or
They'll hit a high and they'll go down. That's about the only one though, and that in homes in general.
yeah. Right. Go ahead, Motor Viper. You want to say something?
No, I'm just thinking about all the heavy thoughts you guys are having.
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to say something. I saw the hand go up, or I didn't know if he was beating off
No,
on that thing, bro.
no, I'm just
Go ahead.
around.
I saw. I'm like, oh shit. Go ahead, New Soundwave.
All right. The famous word that no one can say anymore on YouTube, the C word. When that hit, we couldn't get computer chips and stuff like that from China for our cars. But you didn't see cars immediately go up. You didn't see food immediately go up.
That's right.
You didn't see bills immediately go up. But if you paid any attention, and if you were in the construction business, you saw lumber go up, you saw concrete go up, you saw copper go up, you saw steel go up, you saw scrap metal go up. It's the same thing that's going on right now. The public doesn't see things going up right now because it's not affecting the food, the gas, the tires, but it's affecting the construction. Anyone that's in the construction business right now sees everything going up and up and up and up. If you go to the scrapyard right now with copper went from $2 and some change to almost $5 per pound right now. Well, here. I mean, prices are going up. I can't say what they're doing everywhere else, but I do know in the construction business, everything is going insane. I mean, it's going ridiculous. Now, everybody's talking about Apple's doing this and this is doing that. All of that is talk. Until I actually see a number, see a action, see a movement, it's talk. I mean, they're actually charging more for material to build items.
We'll check this out. Like, what about like DFS brought up a good point during COVID? Build a fence. You tried.
TK.
You tried to build a fence in your backyard, and it was 3 times more than what it was.
Yeah, I remember.
I think a 2x4 was $864 instead of $233. A fucking a cedar, a 7 foot or an 8 foot cedar, a 7 foot cedar fucking plank for your fence board went up from $1.95 to $6.95. So
and it's happening again.
Yeah, and okay, so I think that's just the nature of the nature of the financial beast, right? Like it's always going to fluctuate.
Why would there be a lumber price? We don't ship trees here for sure, right? Or do we from Brazil?
No, I think we got our own tree manufacturer or tree.
We got our own mills, right?
We honestly sound like a bunch of probably 6th grader level of mentality of what all the people that really know what they're doing are doing. I heard Eric Trump today. He said in a thing, like, trust me, if you're one of the nations that don't get on board with this type of stuff that's going on, if you're first, you're going to do good. If you're last to jump on and you're going to fight it, trust me. This is the story of my dad's life. He is the businessman, and that's all he's doing is just going, oh, you're not going to do that to us anymore. And he's saying you're not going to do that to us. That's me. When I get taxed on my fucking tax, it is. If I have a huge bonus, let's say, that half of that bonus is gone to what? And we already know what Doge is finding out. So it all just is kind of like this melting pot right now that's going on, and it really needs to happen. And we need to get hurt first so we can survive 50 years from now. Because if we don't do anything about it now, it's really bad in the future. Inflation has gone up in the last 100 years up, 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 up. It leveled out when Trump was fucking there. There was no inflation. There was no high interest rate. I think my house when we bought this house, it was at 2.8%. We bought it during the fucking administration years. If we had bought it now, it's at 9%. All the taxing stuff has got to stop. So, New Soundwave with your industry, I will put words on it that you will see it go back to a regulatory price, just like gas was. Remember when the last administration was in there, gas was like $9 here in California. Right now, it's $4.39 right now.
Yeah.
You know,
No, say that again. What'd you say? You said they're going to go back down.
Yeah, all prices will level out.
No, dear, watch and see. BBT, if things level out and go the way it need to be, and we just got through this, you ain't going to see BBTS cycle back. You ain't going to see the Amazon cycle back in their prices. Dude, I'm 50 years old. Ain't never seen any motherfuckers scale back on their price.
No, he was talking about the lumber price and what New Soundwave was talking about.
What I'm saying was I thought he just said something about wait, they'll go back down. But what I was talking about, Marcos, is when you go on there, like this is just something small, right? Something small. It's not that big a deal. Toys, whatever. You know, when BBTS and Entertainment Earth and all them are jacking their prices up. When the world goes back, when the United States goes back to the way you're talking, right? This needs to happen so we can be right. Correct, Marcos?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think those people are going to scale the prices back?
I'll give you a point example right now. Ford. I saw a CEO of Ford came out. It's Ford Motors, and he's giving everybody a employee discount because he knows what's happening, and he's like, "Hey, look, we're going to do this. We're going to make everybody who wants to buy a Ford car, because we are the number one American company in America. We are the number one exporter of our vehicle is Ford, and we're going to give everybody the employee discount. It's like I'm going to say 20% because that's a standard employee discount.
So is that a yes or no?
Yeah, absolutely yes.
No way. The cars, I've wrenched on cars my whole life. I never seen a fucking car once it goes up come back down. I never seen none of these fucking things that we buy to collect once they go up come back down. So I'm going to disagree with what I've seen in my life and say I don't think so.
Because we're not in J. Edgar Hoover's lifetime where there was no tariffs. There was no taxes and shit. So
business is greedy. In America and all these, everybody's greedy, dude. Once they start getting the money, they're not going to fucking scale back.
Now,
Me and Bull were talking. Housing is different. Housing has always been on a ebb and flow with a baseline. You know what I mean? Over time. But I'm talking about automobiles. I'm talking about the things we buy to collect. No, once these companies get the money, they're not going to let go of it.
I will agree with M3 on one thing. I do believe that they'll come down on some items because the discount that you're talking about is Ford's doing a 20% discount nationwide on all their vehicles electric. They're not doing it on the gas. And everything electric is starting to plummet. Like the Hummer H.
A New Soundwave in 2008, General Motors went through that horrible. Was when shit started getting real bad, right?
Yep.
They had incentives at General Motors at that time, 0% APR to try to combat it. Dude, it didn't work. Yeah, some people got it, but everything ended up going right back up again. So, yes, there's an incentive now that you're talking about, but it ain't going to last. It's just for now.
Well, no, they're doing it on the electric cars because they're trying to push the electric cars out because they're not selling. Ford F-150 is one of the best-selling trucks out there. But the electric F-150 is the worst selling vehicle of all time for Ford.
Oh shit!
Right. But go ahead, Marcos, because he was in the middle. And
we'll segue out of this and just say I don't give a fuck about tariffs or taxes or that. I'm gonna live my life and do my thing with my good old Bud Light, my golden water here. It hasn't gone up. It hasn't gone down.
You guys forgot about one thing. What if they decide to get rid of the federal income tax on your money that you make from your job every 2 weeks?
Can I do that? Can I go in on that one?
Yeah, go. Feel free.
All right. So let me tell you what's going to happen. The same thing that fucking happened over here in Oklahoma about a year ago. Oklahoma said we're not going to charge you tax on food. at the grocery
Really?
store.
Okay.
Watch. I see patterns like a motherfucker. And when it comes to like Marcos knows like numbers, I'm good with numbers. I just see them. So here's what happened. They're like, everybody's going to get like $400, say $400 a year. We're not going to charge you tax on groceries. That doesn't mean candy bars. That means groceries. All right. So here's what the motherfuckers did. The fucking price per item went up. So that money that you weren't paying in fucking sales and state tax or sales tax didn't fucking matter because they raised the price. And that's a fact, dude. I was there and I was watching. I'm like, you motherfuckers. So
They done the same thing in PA.
if they stop collecting whatever tax on you, Bull, they're just gonna fucking get it somewhere else.
Can I give a shout out?
Who's
No.
going to get it? Your job that pays you your hourly wage, or the government?
Well, I just showed it to you. I don't know where they'll find a way to inlay it, but I just showed you an example of how they do it. Now they said, Oklahoma, you don't have to pay it, and they didn't put any like, hey, when we do this, we're not letting anybody price gouge. Like, we're doing this for people to save. We're going to set prices are for a while. They'll find somewhere to get that money. This is a greedy, evil society that we live in. They're not giving any money back.
Agree but disagree because Florida doesn't do state taxes.
Neither does Texas.
But they didn't go up on nothing else on their taxes.
Yeah, they did. I lived there for 20 years. Oh yeah. Why do you think I had to move? That place went to shit. Everything went skyrocketed.
It's expensive out there. That's why I moved.
Yeah, Florida's a cesspool. It is the testicle hanging off of America. That is 100% for sure. But Moto, we haven't heard you for a little bit. We got to move past this.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Hey, anybody's welcome. I mean, have you guys heard of any fucking movies this summer that you want to see? I haven't seen shit that I'm like, man, I look forward to that. Maybe I'll go watch it. And we'll talk on the podcast. Any movies on your radar?
Trailers because I don't know of any movies coming out. I've been so busy.
Hey,
I know Superman.
Megan 2.0 is coming out, motherfuckers. They put out an official trailer today, man. It starts out with some clips from the first one, and then it goes into her getting an upgrade, and she's got to help try and like destroy this android that's coming after or cyborg.
What's
android.
the upgrade?
Oh yeah, it's great, man. I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to theater to see that one. It's fucking awesome.
Moto.
Another Terminator.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
M3 that gives you a reason to buy a second one.
Up the second, yeah, exactly.
You have to buy
Another
Yeah, that's
another
awesome.
one you can modify and put lights in the box.
She's like 5 feet tall, dude. Not fucking 4.5.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Man, speaking of Megan, have you seen Mondo's Megan?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, you can move her eyes, make her look different directions. Damn.
And she's short. Too. Like, she's at a good 1/6 scale because she's not a full 12-inch, so she's like 7 inch or 8 inch or something like that. Pretty cool.
Hey, new Soundwave, you still buying Mondo?
Yeah.
Good. All right. So, what do you think about the new Motu Mondo?
The new stuff that was announced.
Talking about the 6-inch?
Oh,
No,
go ahead. Will.
No, the Snake Tila.
Oh,
No.
I got her.
Did you pre-order?
I pre-order on it went on sale at 1:00 my time, and 1:01 I was ordering.
Yeah.
Is it a deluxe figure? You bought the? Is it a deluxe you got or no?
Who?
That Tila.
No, she only came at she was a WonderCon exclusive.
Oh,
Only 1,000 of them made.
so she sold out now.
She sold out in 24 minutes.
Damn.
Okay.
But the one that holds the record, I got him too. Anti-Eternia Battle Cat. He was only 1 in 1,000, and he sold out in 12 minutes.
12 minutes, huh?
Oh yeah, the black He-Man. That's dope, dude.
No, the Black Battle Cat.
Oh! Shout out Joe Amato.
Shout out, Joe.
Yeah, what's up, Joe Motto? I talked to him and he's like,
Yeah,
I talked to him.
sounds like a lot of people got together with their happy sock in 24 minutes.
What?
Explain Happy Sock, Moto Viper.
Yeah.
No, I don't think if I had to explain it, you wouldn't
You
understand.
guys are weirdos if you have to explain it.
Talking about your
So-
happy sock that you whack off in.
Your happy,
Happy
sock.
Happy Sock.
Come on, boys, they're your happy sock.
I can safely say I've never done that in my entire life. Like, that's fucked up.
As the panel goes silent.
The panel's been silent all night because we don't have
Shame.
topics for tonight.
Hey, can I give a shout out real quick, Pat?
Go
No.
ahead.
Shout out to Curtis Schultz of Star Wars Squawk Box. If you're a hoarder, you know who you are, man. He got me this today, sent this in the mail. And
Nice. Happy anniversary.
yeah, exactly. Thanks.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
It's the fucking the white and Mark Cosplay was explaining how and why that they even made this, and it's
Go ahead,
something
Marcos.
something to do with something, but I'm not exactly sure why they made it. Except for I have to read Mark Cosplay's. I'd have to read
This
his
text message.
text. Yeah,
You want me to try to decipher it?
yeah. I think he sent it just to me though. I don't know if he sent it in the group chat.
No, you did.
Or did he? Yeah, but
He
thanks.
said M3. M3. That Vader was inspired by the Revenge of the Sith Vader suit that Hayden wore. It was white and gray prototype. They made this new technology at the time so that we, the audience, will see for the first time in history a Darth Vader helmet and suit.
Oh, thanks, Mark Cosplay.
Nice.
Sounded just like him, bull.
He said, "Hey, this is unique." He said Hayden's face was so thin that the guys at Lucasfilm had to take the outer shell of the helmet from 1/4 to 1/2 inch plastic, just enough
Mhm.
so that it would look like it's the same helmet from the original trilogy, because he was much younger Vader than the original guy.
It was like 22 then.
Yeah. So they had to make the helmet even thicker to make it look like the same size as the helmet that the original Vader wore.
Spaceball style.
A little bit of information there from the old Mark Cosplay. Hey, I got this the other day. I don't know why I got it, but I thought it was cool on a card.
See, I want that figure, but it's too expensive for what you get.
What is it? How much? Retail.
It's
I thought it was
$25.
$25,
Get
yeah.
out of here.
$25 for a $10 toy.
Fuck
I
yeah.
just like the artwork, man.
I'm getting
I'm gonna hang it on the
$25
wall or
worth of
something.
copper.
I'm gonna open it. What'd you say?
I'm gonna start collecting copper.
Hey, you think I'm joking? I had a whole bed full of copper just last week.
More than meets the eye. The Transformers.
Say fuck all
Robot
these toys. I'm going to
Disney.
copper, boys. That's where it's at.
Here we go.
Who's in chat? DFS, what's up? Is the only guy here. TK,
Is he the only person here? There's 6 people watching and 1 person talking.
yeah,
We got
sorry,
a
you guys.
big audience tonight. What's up, everybody?
Yeah. Shit. He
Yay.
loves that figure. Yeah,
I
DFS
have that figure.
Arizona. Arizona doesn't do state taxes or collect California internet sales tax.
DFS said California doesn't tax groceries. Is that correct?
No. Certain things,
Oh, here.
Certain things.
but like beer,
Coming back.
California. Let's see, CRB candy. They don't tax candy.
Candy.
Yeah, like candy. If you buy a Snickers bar,
Oh,
25
sure.
cents.
Let's not tax the stuff that gives you cancer.
Oh, I got to mute. I got to mute real quick. My kids are playing with the stereo.
Got this. I got it for the artwork, really. I'm never going to open this figure. This will never be opened. Unless I
Hey, it's a cool figure and it's a cool package. Just
Good
too
art.
expensive.
I agree. It is a little pricey for what you get, $25.
How much was that, Bull?
I think it was $24.99 or $25.99.
$25.99. Me and Susan just looked at that and the Bumblebee tonight.
Yeah, the
Hey,
Bumblebee's on his way. I think
Back
it's
in the day,
shipped on the.
back in the day, that was $2.99.
Well, back in the day, it was also a fraction of the size of this. It was like a quarter of it. This figure right here is at least 5 inches tall.
Now, you speaking about the G1, they have reissued the G1, but with
He's
new
5 inches.
articulation. And they're asking $49.99 for it.
I think that's too much. I have the Optimus Prime, both of them, just because it's Optimus Prime. But I'm not going to get the Sunstreaker. I'm not going to get the Bumblebee. I'm not going to get the Cliff Jumper. I think they're like $40 for that little ass Bumblebee just because it articulates more.
It's $49.99.
Yeah, I didn't mind spending the $100 for the Optimus Prime because it came with the trailer. It came with everything that comes with a G1 Optimus Prime, all the little hoses and the little connectors and the wheelie and everything and the missiles and the on the
Simone.
So I was good with that. But the Bumblebee, that's a different story.
Hey, can we take a moment to do a shout out here to Moto Viper's fucking? It looks like Christmas in that fucking room, bro.
Yeah,
It's ambiance.
it's my
Dude.
chill, man.
I
Dude,
like
you
it.
have the baddest
Smoke out.
ass backdrop, dude. Just like shit's happening. There's a fucking fire. There's purple lights. There's blue lights. I'm like,
Oh
this
man, these
motherfucker on the
motherfuckers
moon?
were going at it earlier, dude. It took me 30 minutes to get these fuckers to stop fucking around.
Oh, Moto, I need to open up that. Thanks for reminding me.
What is it, Moto?
That leather
I
neck.
had Leatherneck going against Prey from the Indian Prey.
Oh,
I just got my leather neck too. I need to open it.
Not. I'm glad you cut that off. That was a
Look
good
at that
time.
mustache that dude has. Look.
He has a pretty damn good mustache. I like his articulation. He's one of the best
Yeah,
articulated
mustache,
figures I've
bro.
had so far.
No, can I say something else now? Can I give another huge shout out to a motherfucker who's got a real mustache? Oh, look at that mustache. Look at
squeaky.
that. Damn, Gina. Look at that mustache.
I want you to look
Mustache.
at this. This is probably
We
the
don't
best
call it a mustache. We
articulation
call it
Joe
a mustache.
that I've actually liked.
What is it?
I mean, he was very easy to put in his pose. I didn't have to fight it. I didn't have to manipulate it. Nothing.
Leatherneck.
He
Yeah,
was
that's funny.
he went in just like he was made. He was perfectly made.
He looks
I never
great.
would have thought. But it ended up being a very clean character, man. Highly
Yeah,
recommend this guy.
It's hella good.
And if you could
I'll-
take this body and swap with a bunch of heads, that'd be fucking dope.
I always dig the GI Joes that have the camouflage and the green wear on them, right? And I always did
Right.
that back in the '80s too. I was always drawn to the ones that looked like real
Soldiers.
real army people in the jungles of Vietnam, right? That's what I was looking
Yeah,
for.
Vietnam, dude.
So
Hey,
that-
Bull, like
that's what
like
he
one of
looks
the-
like.
one of the best figures that is my favorite that is like you described as hit and run. All green, fucking face camo. Dude, he's
Yeah.
the fucking balls. Yes.
Hit and Run's one of my favorite GI Joes, and I still have mine from when I was a kid. And he was the very first Joe that had white pupils, the very first one. He might have been the only one.
Tweaker.
But I can't wait for them to make him in classified. That's going to be really cool with his, his little bag with the hook and stuff that he did. That is so cool, man.
Hey, give me a deluxe version with an actual parachute. Like, just they'll never do. Like, a parachute would be cool with him, dude.
Yeah, it would.
Was Hit and Run in the Sunbow or in the cartoon?
Yeah,
He was?
he was in the cartoon, wasn't he?
Oh, he was in there with Grand Slam and then, won't he?
Let me see. He wasn't like some main
later-
character, but he definitely was in the cartoon.
87. He came out in 87.
He came out in '87.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I shit.
Hit and
I
Run.
think
He might not be.
Sometimes.
Now that you're saying that.
That's dope.
Hey, I do have a question.
Oh.
Talking about the G1 Transformer and being redone, old packaging, new toy. Within this whole group here, we all collect. Is there any specific line that you have been priced out that's just you love the brand, you love the market, but it's just too expensive to keep moving forward with it.
Yeah, Shotgun Willie's is fucking outrageous now. Happy Hour is fucking not nowhere near what it used to be. And you can't do dollars anymore. It's gonna be fives. Bitches.
I'll drive on that.
Shotgun Willie. Hey,
Great.
Hey,
I
I'll
have
drive-
an answer. I have an answer to your question. In the original 1980s G.I. Joe cartoon, Hit and Run was a G.I. Joe character, an infantry trooper who was known for his parachute and his role as hit and run specialist. So he did have a parachute in the cartoon.
Now you know why I want to have a parachute. It's just that
Now
G.I.
you
Joe
know.
knowledge. It's that G.I. Joe knowledge I fucking bring. Mother.
You know what? I got the knowledge too because I got the Googles.
You sound like the chick from Walmart just now.
Gives me the knowledge.
You
Hey,
got the
I
good.
just gave you the knowledge, motherfucker. I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
hey, Newfoundland, I'm not out of any line because of the price increase or thinking that something's too expensive. I'm out of every single Transformer that comes around. Anything, everything Transformer, I'm completely done with because, as I've said it 10 times, I've got 10 Optimus, 10 Megatrons, 10 Cliff Jumpers, 10 Bumblebees, 10 fucking of everything of G1. I've got 10 of them from
Yeah,
G1
you know.
all the way up. So I have completely mastered and my it's not the financial thing, it's the this
Yeah.
is going. What else can I play with? And that hence why I do this now and that kind of thing. But even if they made another Unicron, I'd be out. Don't need one, you know. So I'm out of Transformers. I'm out of GI Joe unless they really surprise me, like with that mech suit. Got it. The Rattler. Got it. But everything else, all these little, every fucking 1987 figure that they're coming out because they astonished fucking 85 and 86. Now they're doing 87. They're going to do 88, and all these fancy colors are coming out like G2 Transformers.
Yeah, screw that.
Completely out of it, New Soundwave. I'm not out of it completely. Like I said, it's got to take a little bit of hey, get me over here. But
Man,
I haven't seen nothing, man.
Man,
Hey.
I saw a
Hey.
new Hasbro Dinobot Grimlock at Target today, and it was like the 4th different color scheme for the Grimlock. I'm like,
That's
what
stupid.
is this?
Yeah, done.
Stupid.
Hey, before we go on, great advice. Can we give a shout out to Marcos's fucking robe? Look at that fucking robe.
Yeah.
Hey, nope, Marcos.
Campy.
I want you to touch your robe.
Touch it.
What's that?
Caress it.
Touch your robe.
I want to know what it's
Yes.
like.
Ivy. What's up, Ivy?
Oh,
What's up, Ivy?
I'm fucking breaking
We were
glass
talking about
mugs
this.
off of it.
How big it makes you jump? You're just like, oh,
I know, it makes it huge.
you got that? It's fucking grand.
Stupid.
Hey, we're not backstage.
I love it. It's totally
Me too.
helpful in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, this one, boy. Yeah.
That's
Go
up.
down. Doo-doo Brown.
Yeah.
To answer your
Dude, that's-
question, Frank, there's nothing that's went up in value that stopped me from buying it because I haven't seen that, or I haven't seen that big of a. No, I'm sorry, New Soundwave, because I haven't seen that big of a jump in prices yet. I just like M3. Like I've collected so many NECA cartoon figures that I have boxes still sealed, and they're just stacking up and stacking up. So when they have a holothon now, and there's 10 different things that NECA is doing for the holothon for the
Oh, my motherfuckers.
15th time, and 4 of them or 5 of them are cartoon turtles. I'm looking at going, and they're still the same price. They're $55. They've only went up like $5 since like 2018 for a 2-pack. So they're not really getting affected by anything. They must do their manufacturing here in America.
Mhm.
I don't know because they're not affected. I don't see any price increase with them, hardly any. And I've been collecting them forever. So now I'm just like, I'm kind of done with those and kind of focused on other things because for one, I don't have any more room for cartoon turtles, and for two, I have so many of them that I could open a new pack and do a review on it once a week for 12 months probably. Like they're just there. So it's just dumb for me to continue to keep buying things and stack it up like that because I don't get any I don't get any value out of it. It becomes
Hey, Bull.
what?
So it's funny you say that, right? Because do you know there are some collectors who just like to fucking know they have it? They're never going to display it. It sits off in a room. There are people like that. I used to be like that. I'm like, man, I just want to know I have it. But man, that gets pretty dangerous. Like that mentality, I had to get out of that real fast.
I had to get out of that shit real fast.
Well, see, I asked the question because this is something that me and Susan had talked about a couple of times. G.I. Joe, I stopped buying G.I. Joe. I'll pick up one or two maybe a year. I mean, I don't really care. The thing, Hasbro, honestly, the Joes, ever since I started doing 12-inch, them 6-inch Joes they're made cheap. The weapons start sagging. The Transformers, they're cheap and they're small and they're just not worth what you're paying.
Yeah,
But,
New Soundwood makes a good point though. Like as you get older, you're like, man, I'm refining my tastes. Like this just doesn't do it for me no more. And
Yeah, but that can change as well because I refined my taste a couple of years ago and jumped on the bandwagon for the 12-inch Hot Toys, and I went crazy, and I have 20 Hot Toys upstairs in my man cave / office / game room for the kids now.
damn, Gina.
And I just went hog wild on them, and I was just buying the shit out of them. And I was like, I'm done. I'm done with going to Target, going to Walmart, and searching and dealing with scalpers and the secondary market. And I'm done with waiting on a pre-order, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just done with that. And I just went to that. And I did that for a year and a half. But I was also still buying small things here and there. Guess what? I got tired of that as well. I haven't bought a Hot Toy or a 12-inch figure now in about a year and a half now. They just sit up there. Now, since I've been hanging out with Mark Cosplay, and now he started to go through what I did 4 years ago, and now he's buying Hot Toys. I'm kind of reliving it again with him, right? And I'm pulling mine out and showing him my Hot Toys, sending him pictures of my Hot Toys. And who knows?
You are.
Who knows? It might spark me to buy another Hot Toy.
now, as far as Hot Toys go, I mean, I got into the Hot Toy bandwagon also. And then, I mean, I hate to keep going back to it, but I started buying Mondo. Mondo is far superior to Hot Toys.
I don't.
Well, some people hear you say that.
You take any hot toy and you put it up to a Mondo.
Yeah.
You size to size, feel to feel. Yeah, of course, Mondo's got its QC issues.
Plastic.
I
think that's your preference. I think that's your preference. I mean, I wish Mark Cosplay was here because he collects both. He buys all the Mondos here lately, all the He-Man and X-Man, and now he buys all the Hot Toys too. But me and him's talked about it, and he's like, Hot Toys are still superior with the cloth goods and the articulation, and I think their head sculpts are better.
You know who I put up against Mondo? I put Hot Toys Iron Man. There's a couple of them Iron Man figures with the die cast.
Metal, plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are die cast, some of them are plastic, some are die cast and plastic.
Yeah,
most are
die cast and plastic.
Most are die cast though.
But those are good figures. It's all personal preference.
I don't like them.
Yeah, somebody's over there saying, no, I prefer a Hot Toy. It's all good. Whatever you like, man, you like it, you win.
Oh, it's about like Chevrolet Ford.
DFS said he liked the Mondo design, which is cool. But it depends on what design. I couldn't see Mondo making Star Wars figures. I just couldn't see that.
Do you know what was fucked up about Mondo? Their vintage heads for their Masters Universe early on were horrible.
They still are. They still are.
They cannot nail that head. It's so bad.
Well, I mean, you got to think about the vintage head was horrible anyhow.
Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know.
So they're doing horrible for horrible. I get it.
Some of them are way too large. They're just large on the body. If you made it a little bit smaller, it might be.
I have one Mondo 12-inch figure, and I got it from New Soundwave. And it's
Yep.
He-Man, and he's chilling up there with the Hot Toys. And I look at it, and there's a difference. They're two different things. Just because they're both 12-inch figures, they're aesthetically different. Like they're not apples to apples.
Now you're
No.
comparing early Mondo, which is junk.
I get that, but I'm talking about in general, like their design versus a hot toy design. They're not the same. You really can't compare them.
I don't really think
12-inch.
I don't think you should put them in the same bracket either,
Can't
because
be.
one is more doll like. Let's be honest. Like some just have a really doll feel to them. Like I think they make the best face prints in the game. They got Hot Toys got their face prints down.
That's a Hot Toys. I have that one.
Yeah, I don't like it. Look, hold on. I got that one as Hot Toy, and I got Harley Quinn. And you bend this leg or open this thighs, the legs pop out, knees pop out. You can't get them back in joint. But then you go to a Mondo, everything. I mean, yeah, some people will say it's made cheaper, but
New Soundwave. I will send you $20 right now on any Cash App you have if you can put a Mondo and articulate it and put it on that speeder bike.
okay, bet.
Can you really? Okay. Can you do it for real? Which one can do it?
100.
And it really sit down like that hot toy.
Yeah, bet.
Ass can't be up in the air. It's got to be.
I don't see that. Now, which figure? A girl?
It have to be the same size.
So
it have to be, because that right there is a little bitty skinny leg. That leg, his leg is no bigger than my pinky. Now you go putting him up against
like a
He-Man. Yeah. His leg is 3 times the size or 2 times the size of that speeder.
Can you get
that? That's like trying to say the Incredible Hulk can pose the same as
Spider-Man. I get it.
Spider-Man.
I get it. But can that He-Man get into a sitting position?
Yes, the sled.
Like a straight sitting, like a Hot Toy sitting position.
Yeah. You know the sled. The sled that they done for He-Man, he sits on it.
Okay.
With the butt touching.
I'm just trying to say they're
Scarecrow sits on his horse.
They're really two different things. They are. You can't really compare them.
No, I mean that's like comparing a bodybuilder to a swimmer.
Yeah, that's an analogy. Good analogy.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
I just want to. I'm tired of holding. I just want to tell you that yes, it can be done.
Is that him on?
That's a 3-0 Snake Eyes.
Oh, on a snowmobile.
On a snowmobile.
That's 3-0. Is his butt touching?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Bull. Can you please stop talking about butt touching?
Hey, don't be jealous.
Hey, we're not backstage. Hey, but Moto, where'd you get that snowmobile, bro?
Thrift store.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't have him on there no more, but He-Man sits on Battle Cat.
Oh yeah, duh. That's
yeah,
right.
but he don't sit on it like a speeder bike. His legs.
Speeder bikes. Speeder bikes.
Oh yeah.
This
lean
totally
forward.
different, man. Totally different.
Different bike styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could take Tila or She-Ra and put them on there.
You could probably put I would probably. I don't know. M3, you have Tila, right?
Yeah.
You think you could put her on a speeder bike? You think she could do that? I mean, I'm not trying to. I'm curious at this point. I think
the He-Man that I sent you, no
20, and you can sit on. Hey, DFS said, and you can sit on it for 20. What are you saying, DFS? You got something to sit on for 20?
I'll do Hot Toys or Mondo's posability right now.
Let's get it on.
All right, so this is Tila, right? And if her leg goes up, that's it.
What?
That's all her leg does. I can keep going. I think I got to warm it up maybe. but there's no flex right here. She cannot go more than that. And I'm not even gonna move her because I feel so bad. Now, Hot Toys you can grab right out the rip and fucking just move around. Let me get Gamora. Oh, Gamora's kind of hard to get, but let me try this. So yeah, I don't think that Tila could sit on a speeder bike. Let me get
No, don't get me wrong. That Tila's amazing. That sculpt is amazing. If you're a He-Man fan and you're into 12-inch figures, that's the thing to do. They're beautiful. I get it, but I still think Hot Toys kind of reigns superior in that 12-inch category.
Hot Toys Alita Battle Angel, and her leg right off the bat goes all the way up. So she can do already, and she's moving very nicely, like all the way up.
Oh, that's a Hot Toy?
Yeah.
Say no more. Pack.
Yeah.
I want one.
And
You want a Hot Toy?
The legs cross like this.
No. I want the Alita.
But Tila, like I can sit her down on a beer can. Balance is nice. Perfect. Like she's actually balancing and shit.
Actually, can you hold her back up, though? Hold her back up. And put her legs straight, like a standing woman.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see something.
Tila, though, real quick.
Hey, bring me back up.
No, because the one and only Hot Toy, my first Hot Toy I bought was Black Widow, thinking it was going to be sexy, and it ended up being shit. She got mom hips.
Which one did you buy?
Want to see it?
Yeah,
This one.
I have one also. Does yours have rooted hair? Oh, that has plastic hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine has the rooted hair. I don't know.
She got
which
mom
one that
hips,
is.
dude. Look at that. Pancake.
Yeah, mine's a little bit more on the plump
Very
side.
wide. Very, very wide. Letter
You
H.
don't like that? You don't like that, Moto?
In real life? Yes.
He has robot legs.
In superhero comic hero
Hey,
world.
that right there is He-Man doing a high kick.
That's pretty good for He-Man to do the high kick.
Oh, you
Okay.
I feel like Tila will break if I move her leg any more than that, man.
That's actually pretty good. Now bend his leg down. I mean, he might be able to chill on a. Well, he might not. He'll be able to sit down pretty good, since you can do that. If you can do the other one like that as well.
Yeah, I mean, you put one leg up, and you put both legs up.
Hey, are they bowing out at all? Or
Does she come with her skaters, her skate shoes, whatever the hell they're called?
No, this one did not. No, this is the older version. No skate shoes. One of the newer ones does, but it's not Hot Toys.
That's
Hmm.
that's better than I thought, but that's not like that Hot Toy.
No,
No, I mean, you got to think about it. This is also
Better than I
He-Man.
thought.
All these years of collecting, it comes down to just three things for me now.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe, Mythic Legions, and Hot Toys. And that's it.
Really? Nice.
That's it.
Hey, Moto.
When
I
I
mean,
looked at
he can sit fully
when I looked at
flat.
my bank statement year before last,
Hey,
I was like,
speaking of
okay,
Mythic
okay.
Legions, new
When I saw
family.
last year's bank statement on toys, it was like, holy fuck, okay, it's time to slow down. Because everything that I really fucking wanted was childhood shit that I couldn't get. And
Yeah.
I got them shits.
Hey, Moto.
But I found
It's
some
a good-
things along the way that I still like, and that's it. Fuck them.
Hey, Moto. It's a good thing that you didn't wait on those Mythic Legions. The next day, I took them to that show, and a guy I know named Mike, I call him Mythic Mike now. He bought the whole fucking display, dude.
good.
Every fucking one of them.
Good.
Hey,
Good,
I'm
man.
glad-
Cool shit.
I'm glad Moto
Those
got
are
him
good
when he
figures
did.
you had, too. You had good
Yeah.
figures.
Yeah.
But I got the
cleaning
Legions.
out.
Since you collect Mythic Legions, are you getting the dragon?
No, I'm not. No,
Mm-mm.
no.
You can't do it on principle alone. Just like the flag. I didn't like the fucking flag as a kid. I can't. Why stress over getting one for $1,500 in a box? I didn't like it as a kid. I love dragons. Fuck, I got dragons everywhere.
Yeah, I love dragons too.
$1,000?
I'm gonna get one.
I'll wait till
I've
somebody's
already gotten
pay their
one.
rent.
I have
I'll get that
not
fucker half
in
price.
my present.
Yeah, unfortunately, I put my money down on the dragon,
Oh, you got a dragon? Good. I knew you would get a dragon.
and I paid for all the
Yeah, I got
tiers
them
too.
Yeah.
You know, one that eludes me that I really want is the Masters Universe Classics Granimer. Dude, I loved him in the mini comics as a kid. I
Like
want
the
that.
one Marcos has?
The green or the
Marcos
red
has-
one?
Yeah, he is.
I think I would.
On the wall.
I think I would
I like his
prefer
belly.
either one's
Marcos
fine, but
has the
probably
red.
red.
I think
Yeah.
Marcos has the red one.
Yeah,
Red
Marcos
does.
has one. Yeah.
The red one, from my understanding, is the easier one to get. The
Grenadier?
green one is super expensive. Or is it the other way around?
Yeah,
No,
the
I don't
green,
know. There's always some
green
bullshit
dragon-
like that.
the green Granomir didn't. It was in the comic, and so I only knew Granomir. What's up, Mark Cosplay? I only
Hey,
know
Mark.
in the cartoon, right?
Hey, ask Mark. Ask Mark that question. Mark, what do you prefer? We know
Hey.
you love Mondo. We know you love Hot Toy. What do you prefer, Mark? Which one, in your opinion, is the better of the two?
Hey, did you know you just interrupted M3?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I've been waiting to ask.
No. Next
You got
time
the
we're gonna play.
You got
Next
the
time we're
game
gonna play
ball.
5 on it with motherfuckers who interrupt.
Oh yeah, no, I don't care. It's how we roll, man. It's cool.
No, what'd you say?
Oh,
Put 5 on it. 5 on what?
5 on language.
I
5
got-
on.
I got 5 on loans, mama. That's tight. Soundwave, thank you, man.
Yeah. What's up, cosplay? What's up, Curtis?
What up, Kurt?
AM3. Look what I found the other day.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, show your Soundwave.
Cochino.
This is M3 in his dream world. He's
Oh,
like, yeah, look at my eggplant.
That's great. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Hey,
Marcos, I got a box, and in that box there's that sticker and a whole bunch that you and Marky sent me like 4 years ago. Go ahead, Marcos.
yeah, I'm messing with Tila right now, and she has Mark Cosplay. Tila, I posed her a couple times, but she might be just solid. I might need to like dump her in a fucking thing of boiling water to get her to move. But there's 50% less
You were a
dark
math.
in Tila Mondo than there is with Alita Battle Angel Mark. So that's what we're talking about. Is like,
I don't choose between my children, bull. Whatever, Mark.
yeah,
Remember the next time you ask me a question,
good answer, Mark.
ghost him.
I like.
Oh, wait. Here we go. I got a good one right here.
Talk to us, Goose.
This is a comparison. There's Mondo, and there's Sideshow, and that right there is a piece of junk.
Well,
It looks
Sideshow is a
bad.
little different from Hot Toys. Most
Yeah.
of those are pieces of junk, and that's really dated.
Like we said, you shouldn't compare the two. Like, even if just because something's both 12 inches doesn't mean they're in the same world. Yeah. But she looks way better. That one. It's the cartoon one.
Yeah, she
Cartoons
does
always
look
look
way
better. Yeah.
I agree.
The moment I pulled her out of the box and moved her arms fell out of joint.
And 3. Oh, you know what?
What?
What happened?
Hey, but when you
What?
see Mark Cosplay's pictures with Mondo and with Hot Toys, second to none. And you don't, unless you have it in hand, you think like, because Mark Cosplay knows how to like, he cut some material out of one of his Mondos, the Rogue, so that he can twist her thighs and do that picture where she's on the ground laying in front of like, I think Beast and excuse me, someone else. Super sexy pose, but you can't do that unless you modify Mondo. But I think Mondo's damn good.
Oh yeah, if Mondo's listening, anybody that loves Mondo, I'm not putting it down by any means. I think it's awesome.
Machine press painted.
I just don't collect those anymore. And trust me, Mark Cosplay has tried to make me collect the Spider-Man, the Cyclops, the
Mark
T-Rex.
Cosplay's an evil man.
He texts me every time they do one and says, "Hey, Bull,
You
need to go
too,
ahead and
bro?
do
I
this."
had no clue. Testify, M3.
What?
He's an evil man.
I just thought about it.
Evil
I was
man.
with you, Bull, when I first bought my first Mondo.
You were. You bought. Hold on. You bought the. What the hell did you buy?
Bought two of them.
You did. What were they?
Yeah, I complained about how their arms were too short.
Yes.
It was Hordak and Baker.
Hordak. Yep. That Hordak and Faker. That's right.
Bull, stop hating on Mondo, Bull.
I don't
Yeah,
hate
Bull.
Mondo.
We ought to change his name from Bull to Hater.
Hey,
I'm gonna put it right now. Watch this. Watch what I do.
Haterade. Been drinking on some
Hater.
Haterade.
Let's see. Bull hates Mondo.
That sounds like football rivals and shit. Give Mundo ball.
Oh, hold on. I need to change something else here.
Defensive lineman against an offensive lineman.
Watch this.
Hey, Pat, look, Mondo ain't doing this. Hey, I don't see Mondo doing this shit.
What is that?
No, that
What is
Joker's a
that?
beast.
This dude right here, boy, you could sit up.
Is that a hot toy?
Yeah.
Yes.
All the way in here. The what's the Iron Man goes all the way in here.
Hey, Marcus, fuck you. You wouldn't open that thing when I was out there.
Why is
Yeah.
that thing as big as you?
I know.
That thing is a beast.
That thing is
Look at that. It
beautiful.
looks like M3's heads on a robot.
It does. And blink.
Hey, shout out Hot Toys for fucking designing and completing.
That is really cool.
That's a work of art.
It
That
is.
a
See,
work
that's
of
what I'm
art.
talking about.
All
But the sad part is, if that came out today, that thing would be $2,000.
At least 1,800.
That's what I'm talking
At
about.
least
That's what I want to
1,800.
start spending money on. I don't want to buy fucking
right.
big box store shit, the hunt, the fucking hassle. Nope. Just
DFS, you're correct,
don't
sir.
want
If I'm looking at Mondo versus Hot Toys, it's because I like the realistic design and the popular movie culture. You're correct, but I also dig He-Man, so I don't collect any of that anymore. If I collected 12-inch, I probably would have bought that Spider-Man. I probably would have bought that Cyclops Deluxe. I would have bought those things, but I just don't do that right now.
Hey, Mo, you touched on something that is interesting too, talking about dealing with people and going out, in the public
Mhm.
hunting. Me and Susan, we used to go out every Friday night. It'd be our quote unquote date night where we go out hunting toys. And it got more annoying and aggravating and boring than having fun.
What up, Clay?
I'm with you on that one, dude. I'm with you on that one 100%. I missed out on that breaker guy, but I got a Target employee who's got my back, so fingers crossed. But everything
Breaker.
else, you got to be quick and fast with it.
Yeah,
Who's on my breaker?
the second breaker that was the Target exclusive and has
Yeah,
no
with the
bolts.
bubble gum.
Yeah.
Breaker.
Or Foley, not fucking breaker.
No, you're right. It's breaker, right?
It is. No, I thought it was breaker, but it could be. I think it's Foley.
No, it's breaker. Yeah,
It's
you're right.
breaker.
Okay.
Breaker.
So just July 20th. Keep in mind.
Fuck pre-orders and those dates, man. Like, I'll be working, and all of a sudden, my phone's blowing up with drops, and it's fucking annoying.
What's the last show you did, Pac?
Last weekend,
Cool.
it's
Well,
in
did
Tulsa.
Did you work it the whole weekend?
Did I do one-day shows? I don't like to do whole weekend shows.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
kind of
to-
tough. Yeah.
I like to do them fucking 6
that's
to 8
breaker.
hour shows and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was something on Pac's table that, depending on how things look tomorrow, I might be purchasing.
Oh, the Metro Titan, dude, that's a fucking beautiful toy.
Yeah, I want it bad.
It's beautiful. Really low numbers on that thing too. When you say things that are rare in this age, when you go on anything on eBay and find it, you're still not going to find a whole lot of them. That's the definition of rare now. Like, how many
Yeah.
are out there to get?
That is
Fucking
right.
awesome.
And you got a good price on it.
Yeah, yeah. I try to, man. I don't try to fucking. If you come to my booth and you get newer stuff, you're gonna pay a little bit more. You might pay like $7 over the markup on brand new stuff. But some people don't like driving, dude. Like me, I don't want to fucking waste my gas driving all over, getting in and out of my fucking car, going all over 2 to 3, 5, 7 different towns. When I can
Yeah.
just get it from somebody, I'm like, man, the $7 I'll give to you all day too,
Yep.
all day, every day.
I think that's why a lot of people are okay with the quote unquote secondary price, quote unquote scalper price, whatever you want to label it. I think a lot of people are okay paying that inflated price at whatever it is, 30% over, 25%
Yeah, Bull.
over.
Let me
You
tell
know,
you
30%
something.
over.
In this world, there's something you can't replace. You can replace
Time.
money all day long. You can't replace your time.
Yep.
My time is more important than driving out looking for a fucking figure. Fuck that, dude.
Hey, well, if I could add in,
Go
remember
ahead.
4 years ago, in my opinion, I loved driving to Sacramento. Loved going to fucking
Yeah.
Antigua.
It was
Yep.
back then, though. As I'm
And
older, I'm feeling you. I used to love the same thing. Now,
Yeah.
I don't want it.
You grow
Yeah.
out of it, I think. You get
Uh-huh.
tired of the hunt. When you first start into this collecting thing, that's part of it. You're like, yeah, man, I need to go get this and get this and get this, and I need to put this in my collection. And then eventually you're like, wow, let's only maybe go to one Target, one Walmart. I really don't want to go to three Targets today, right? And eventually you're like, let me go to Target once a week, not every day. You know?
What up, Rod? Rod Zamora.
Hell, I can't think of the last time I went to a Target.
It's like anything. You
telling
started
you.
when you first
It's
started ice
very
cream.
liberating.
You know?
Same New Soundwave or Walmart.
Well, hell, Walmart don't have G.I. Joes nor He-Man no more.
Right,
No.
right. And I was mentioning that the other night, and somebody said, well, maybe they're doing a remake right now. I said, I don't know, man.
My Walmart has G.I. Joe and He-Man. It has the cartoon He-Man, not the Motu Origin. It has a cartoon line, and every time they do a wave of a cartoon line, they put a popular Motu Origins figure in that wave as well, and put it on the shelf.
Damn. This one goes wrestling, Star Wars, Turtles, Transformers. That's it.
Mm.
Yep, same as ours. And I got like 7 Walmarts that I go by daily.
My Walmart has 3 or 4 of the Storm Shadow V2 hanging on the peg right now.
No shit.
Yeah, and I look at it and go, it's not my V2 Storm Shadow, and I put it back.
What's V2?
So I still got that Storm Shadow in an Amazon shipping box. Still ain't opened it yet.
Oh, really?
What is it? Why do you call it V2?
Because it was the version 2.
2.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry.
It's the one that had the Tetris, the Tetris camouflage.
Oh yeah.
It's when he went over to the Joes.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Last time I went to Walmart, I had to get something for work, and I was like, okay, go ahead and go down the disappointment aisle. And 100%. But prior to that, had been months, at least 4 months, pre-Christmas, where I wanted to go and look, And then I was like, dude, there's never anything here. They're changing everything, or they have shit like Big Boa. There's like 10 of Big Boas, and I was like, why is there 10 of Big Boas? Is he a Lady J? Like, what the fuck, It was weird. It was interesting, and that's how the toy cycle goes. But I'm glad I'm at the point right now where I am, and not continuously just buying just to buy, except for unless it's something
Exactly.
like I'm good. I'm good.
I'm so glad.
The only figure that I really wanted was this one. And I went to a toy show to get it.
Who's that?
Ratlord.
Ratlord.
What's his gimmick?
Is he a rat or is he a snake?
His-
It's the Turtles of Grayskull Rattler.
I don't mind the crossovers. I think the crossovers are kind of cool. They did the Stranger Things crossover with He-Man. Not bad. One was upside down. One was right side up. Kind of cool. You know.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah. Stranger
I
Things.
like last year.
Last year, yeah. They still
What
got
is
it floating around.
Yeah, over in the collector section of Targets.
Which one are you talking about?
The Stranger Things crossover with He-Man.
Would you like to see it?
Yeah. What do you got?
I think I have.
Well, there you go, right there. Yeah.
I almost got it because what's her name is one of them.
There's two of them. There's a He-Man and there's a Skeletor.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Let me show you.
Oh yeah.
Both of them right here. Let me let you look at it. Well, would you look at that? Just look at it. Look at it.
Would you look at
I
that?
have to look at it. 10 for me to
Look at
touch
that.
it.
Would you
15 for you.
Would you just look at that? Just look at it. Here we
Yeah.
go.
There you go.
Yeah, that thing.
It's a good prop, is what it is. In my opinion. I like it.
You look at this one up there.
Is that the only one you got?
And then they have a Skeletor as well.
What's up? What's up, Smoky Blizzard?
Hey,
Thanks for hanging.
Smoky
They're
Lizard.
kind of cool together.
Become one of the most beautiful women. She's so great. She's so great. I'm not like. I like her. Not like she's very very talented too. She's down to earth.
Who?
Millie Bobby Brown.
Bull.
very
Those are toys that are going to end up at Toy Federation 100% for sure.
You're probably right. And like 2 years from now, I'll be like, "Hey, you want to buy these?" He's like, "Yeah, I got 17 of them back here."
You're gonna, yeah. He's like, yeah, you and 500 other collectors have been here trying to get rid of that motherfucker.
Yeah. I've seen, I don't know. Kurt went in on some of those. What is it? Micro Machine Bullwinkle, the Micro Machine Star Wars shit.
No, those are micro
Galaxy.
yeah, Micro Galaxy.
Dude, I learned something today.
They look pretty good. They look dang good, but they have to be to scale. So they make the little people are like this fucking tall.
I mean, dude, oh my god, check this out. I just learned this yesterday. Just fucking around with my Hot Wheels and my toys and shit.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys can see this. Fucking Micro Galaxy figures fit perfectly in open fucking Hot Wheels. Check this shit out. Look at that. Look at that.
That's great.
Fucking perfect. I mean, there ain't no jamming. There ain't no nothing. It's just
that's
that
so money, Frank.
160. What is it? 164th pack?
Micro
164.
Galaxies fit open-headed fucking Hot Wheels.
Oh my gosh.
You know what else they fit?
Fuck
They fit your
yes.
G1 Transformers, like your Optimus Prime, the wheelie, and all that, in the Optimus Prime trailer. They also fit in that too.
Okay. That's tight.
Hey, shit.
Shout out to Mike.
Found that out yesterday.
That's cool, man.
That's cool. They also
Moto plays with tiny dolls.
I like vehicles. I like vehicles more than anything.
yeah, vehicles are awesome, Moto. I'm with you.
Ooh, I got
Moto, I'm almost always vehicle before figure.
Yeah, me too, brother. Me too.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's what all my retro shit is. Vehicle shit.
your shit's supposed to be there tomorrow. I checked the tracking number.
Yeah, I
right
saw
before we
that.
went on.
I'm looking forward to it too.
It's tight, Bull.
Hey,
Man,
you
this
know what?
Denver, so that's cool. But no, when I say old, I mean like
You know what? Shout out to Moto Viper.
little Motor Viper remembered having this exact truck, so I went.
Oh yeah.
I found it and I got it.
What is that?
Shout out actually very, very few. Shout
So
out to
now that
Moto
I've
Viper.
collected everything that I wanted in my childhood, now it's just Hot Toys and, like I said, J. Joe's and Mythic Legions, everything else. I mean, and there's some good stuff out there, but my God, it's so damn much money.
Yeah. Are you doing Mythic Legions, the space, the outer space ones?
Oh, the Cosmic Legions?
Cosmic.
Yeah.
Legion.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the cosmic?
I got the complete first wave of those.
They're Mythic Legions actually made the mythic portion for like years. I don't know, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years.
10
And then
years
they came out
now.
with they came out with a
10
Cosmic
years.
Legion, which is up like outer space, but the same principle, but outer space characters. And that's their
Yeah,
new
yeah.
thing they're working on. They're still doing both. That's just
What's
a new thing.
What's an outer space character?
What are these
Instead of
guys
barbarian,
here?
You
instead
can
of
pull it up and
barbarians,
look.
they're aliens and shit.
Yeah.
Check it
Oh,
There
out.
you go.
Let me look
I
it
haven't
up
seen.
real
Has
quick.
anybody mixed any Star Wars with these yet? Like to do some pictures
Check it
with
out.
Han Solo? Han
Cosmic
Solo and-
Legions. Let's go
Huh?
with here. I'll share it. Present.
I got it in my
share
fucking
screen.
hand.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's right
okay.
here.
I was gonna share some products from.
It's
I
right
got,
here, you
I mean, I can get
motherfucker.
one
Yeah.
of these.
a draconian.
There, that's Marcos.
Yeah, that's one right there. Yep.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
not.
oh
Hey,
my God. You
I
got
like
it's
these-
not that hard.
these
It's not that hard of a
cockroach dudes.
concept. Aliens.
Yeah, they're aliens.
I,
If you
I,
guys want to look at them, you can.
I got the bugs.
damn,
Hey,
Hey,
some
yeah.
of them are on high discount right now on BBTS, man. Like
see,
22%, 14%,
No,
33%.
That's not the same, Marcos.
hey, I'm just saying.
You
Terra,
got, the really,
man,
you got
They-
really cool ones like this guy right here and shit.
Hey,
everything.
Mo, have you got the Manny Faces one?
Marcos,
Anything-
clearance because shit isn't moving. Not the fucking same.
Hey, but it's in this time that we're living in right now.
No, stop it. Stop.
I,
I'll listen to you if you have a valid point. That's not a valid point.
not in your world, but you're in my
In your
world,
world.
motherfucker.
You're in my fucking territory, bitch.
I
My
got
world
piss
says
in the
All right,
pants right
boys.
now.
Simmer down.
It's
Simmer
true.
down, boys.
There.
Simmer down.
That's
What is
dope.
that thing?
That's
Is that a
dope.
Cosmic
That's
Legion?
the Cosmic Manny
That's
Face.
cool.
It's fucking Cosmic
Oh,
Legions.
yeah,
The
I
same
got that
shit
one. I
we've
got
been
one.
talking about for the last 5 minutes.
Cosmic
Damn it.
Legion.
How
Goddamn
does
back
that
corner. Yeah, I got that one.
How's the articulation, Soundwave?
Same as usual.
Oh,
Same
look,
as usual.
we've got the layer back there.
Oh, that
Yeah, look at that.
Oh yes, look at
that's being sold tomorrow.
that. Oh,
Thank God.
Good for you.
Along
The
with all
thing's too big.
those,
Really, every single, all of them, really.
everything.
Thunder thing too.
Why?
It's just too damn big.
Good
It's
for you,
stupid.
bro. Good for you.
That's what she said.
Good for you, man. Good for you, bro.
hey, I
Okay.
had that Metroplex, that 4-foot tall Metroplex on pre-order, and I put $250 down as a deposit. Thought about it. Watched a lot of videos. Talked to a couple of people talked to one person that had them, and I canceled it.
I can't believe you did that.
Marcos,
Man,
I talked to you about that when you're ordering it, and I told you, I said, dude, I guarantee you it's a piece of floppy shit. What was your reason for canceling it?
I bought other things that I couldn't justify. I'd rather have spent $1,000 on something else than $1,000 to wait on this, and to get it in hand and to have to deal with moving it in here, putting my hands under it, like bigger than that motherfucking Iron Man that I just pulled out, the Hulkbuster. That motherfucker's heavy. I can't. And in here, I don't mind it being floppy. That's not the point. It was just I have other likes right now.
Do y'all know how much I get hit from people about them wanting to get rid of all these big pieces that have been brought out, all these HasLabs? Dude, people lose their nut for those things after a while. It's too big. Like all these companies making these big fucking pieces, they're all getting dumped like 6 months later, year later. Like I don't get a lot because I'm like, no, it's too fucking big. Like most people don't want that. Anybody who backed the HasLab, they got it, bro.
Yeah.
Like and just in general, big items like the
I
cat.
have, I have multiple HasLabs.
I had a
I
chance
like
to
them
get
all.
the cat slayer for $9 from somebody I know in Tulsa, and I thought about it for 15 minutes, and I messaged him back. I said, "Dude, it's too big. Don't want it.
Yeah,
Don't
that
want
is
it."
too big.
What are you
Smart.
showing?
Yeah. Now I will say this though, I am getting I'm getting 1,500 just for the cat slayer.
Good for you.
Hey, for some poor schmuck.
Yeah, for somebody who's gonna like 3 to 6 months later, be like, "Fuck this thing, gosh." Oh, bull! I just stopped myself. I said, "Gosh."
Oh,
You did. Good job.
Well,
I did. Thanks, bull. Hey, Bull's the
Proud of you.
one who made me want to do better. Thank you,
Him
sir.
buying all this from me is putting new rims on my bike.
Hell yeah. Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
man.
do you guys want to? Oh man, I could go in on something right now. That's a
Transfer of money.
segue to something. Man, the longer I do this, the more I get pet peeves. I'm not going to go there, man. But you know what? At least you had that thing. At least you had that thing sitting back in your house, new sound wave, that you could turn into something that you actually really fucking wanted.
Yeah.
That's the thing about us collecting, right? Like, think about before we really started doing this collecting thing, how much money I spent on things that they might have been tangible items, but they were gone instantly, a tangible item. Now I have all these tangible items, and at any given point, I can sell any of these tangible items. I might be able to sell it for a profit, or I might be able to sell it for cost, or might be able to sell it for a loss, whatever I feel like I need to do at that point. If anything, it's just not waste, right? So none of this would be waste until we get to a point where people just don't want it anymore. Maybe
it can help you when you're in a bind.
Huh?
Right?
Can you believe all this shit's going to Goodwill when I die?
Yeah, no doubt.
What'd you say, Pac? Pac, what'd you say?
Yeah, no, I was just saying that the way somebody should think about it is fucking, at least I had that to get me out of a bind.
That's what I'm saying. I have my toys, bro. And when I die and this shit goes to Goodwill, I don't give a fuck. I'm dead.
Yeah.
Well, see, if I want my bike's a toy, and if I want new speakers or whatever, I'll sell a toy to fix my toy, or I'll sell motorcycle parts to buy me other toys.
Yes, sir.
I sell a toy to buy a toy, and buy a toy to sell a toy.
Man, I'm gonna say it because it pissed me off. It pisses me off. Like two months ago, I bought some stuff from somebody I didn't know. It was a bunch of Transformers, and he had a good price on them. I go, and I kind of wondered if it was a scam because I found it on the internet. And when I met him, he goes, "Man, I just need to pay rent. Thank you so much. I need to pay rent."
Yeah.
And
ouch.
Just this week, he hits me up. Do you have all those? I need them back. I'll pay double. And I'm like,
Oh, wow.
I don't have those, bro. Like losing his shit. And I'm like,
Weaker.
do you not remember that it helped fucking pay your rent? Like, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, you're not a pawn shop.
Yeah, you didn't tell him he could do that.
God. Oh, fool. I stopped myself again.
Fuck that.
Good.
I did it.
Good.
It just, not, right.
Oh,
Count
it's
your
the
blessings.
anger thing. It's the anger thing. You're angry
Yeah.
right now.
It's the devil.
Hey, I ain't trying to go on to the whole religious side, but I can honestly say since I turned my life over to religion, I've cussed less.
Me too.
My anger is less. I'm more calm, more patient.
Good.
Oh, I don't care about I don't care about cussing. It's just taking the Lord's name in vain that I want to cut out.
Yeah.
That's
Good job,
I mean,
Wave. Good job.
It's a relaxing feel that comes over you, man.
It is.
Hey, Pac. Rod Zamora said,
Training myself
"Tell
for
him my
years."
story."
oh my gosh. All right. So Rod asked for it, so you get it.
Yeah.
I get hit up by a friend of me and Rod's. This dude knows another dude, and he says, "Hey man, this guy's selling his G1 Transformer collection." Sends me pictures. I mean, everything's in there from G1 Optimus Prime to Japanese box Victory and Death Sea. I'm sorry, Black Zarek, right?
Ooh.
So I just get a hold of him. I talk to him. I'm like, man, this guy needs some money. So I immediately call up Rod Zamora, the guy on the screen. Like, hey, Rod. And he had heard about it. I go, why don't we just pull our money together and buy more of his stuff? Because he was like, I kind of want to sell it on my own for like 25 grand. But if somebody came up with me with a decent chunk of money, I'd sell sections of it. So I call Rod. I'm like, hey, man. He's like, yeah, I fucking want this. I want that, this, fucking that. So I call him back and we set up a time. Meanwhile, I was on the phone with this guy. He's telling me his whole story about how his wife cheated on him. And dude, if you know me, I'm keeping all my business separate. I don't want to
Yeah.
hear your sob story. I don't need to know it. I like, dude, getting like in super detail. I caught her cheating on me, all this stuff. I'm just like, nah.
Oh my God,
Don't need to
insane.
know this shit, right?
Too much
I
information,
would
bro.
have fucking insane instantly.
But anyway, he was supposed to meet me at Rod's house, and we were supposed to go through the shit. He backed out. Oh my God! But hey, shout out to Rod. He's young. Rod's like 30, so he's a young banger. Man, he was tweaking so hard. He had the freaking toy sweats like a motherfucker. And I told him, like,
Did you
dude,
really, bro?
I was like, dude, just calm down. He'll be okay. Yeah, Rod, he gets pretty hyped up, man. That's why I love him. Rod's awesome, dude.
He gets amped. I like amped. I get amped.
Yeah, he definitely gets amped. He walked into my show, the 405 Toy Expo, and I'm in there. I work the microphone because we do raffles. So when we do raffles, I'm on the mic addressing the tickets and who won. And he's in there shouting, "Turn up in here!" Just yeah, Rod gets hyped, bro.
Hell yeah, Rod.
Rod,
Hey.
good job.
I've never sold enough to meet people's personalities to have that experience at all. And I personally, when I go to buy stuff, I talk about regular stuff like Pop the Trunk toys. Shout out Pops. When I used to buy stuff off of him, we just talked about like regular shit, like, hey, we like this and that. Never like, oh, yeah. I don't know. Like, it's too bad that guy went through that situation.
Oh,
Well,
dude,
it
you wanna know
sounds
what?
like that guy just found out, and he was living in his emotions right then and there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After he fucked around, he found out.
I ain't got time for that shit. I got my own goddamn problems. Oh, sorry. There goes $5 in the bucket. That shit just drives me crazy listening to a grown ass man bitch because of the choices he made and now he's paying for them. Fuck you.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
don't
it
be-
drives me nuts.
Don't be a cuck. I'm gonna make a T-shirt. Don't, and then have Will Smith under it. Don't be a cuck.
That's the perfect cook, too.
And even if
Smith.
if it wasn't his,
Will Cook.
you know, Frank,
like
even if
Smith.
it wasn't his thing that he did, then just take it like a man, pack it full of flour, and go about your business, bro. You got to make things work. You got to get up tomorrow and make it work, bro. Whatever.
Will Smith, man. I'll tell you, you know.
Will Smith.
He can get girls in Hollywood and shit, you know, leave the house.
Hey, he can
You
get
know,
guys.
he sits there in the corner and fucking plays with himself while he watches that shit.
That's too bad.
It's fucking
weird.
crazy, dude. Fucking
Hey,
weird.
Man.
Cook.
Mark Cosplay said, "Never sell your toys." You guys are psychopaths for selling your toys.
And that's the mentality of people that hit me back afterwards that I can't fucking stand, dude. Like, you loved me to fucking death when I was giving you the money that you desperately needed. And later on, you're fucking losing your shit because you needed fucking toys back. Like, don't fucking come to me with that shit. You know, and it's like, how about you don't remember the binds you were in. Dude, that fucking rubs me the wrong way every
Hey,
fucking time.
fuck him. That's his own adult decision, dude. Don't you stress about it. That's like saying, "Oh, hey, man, I can't send you those Mythic Legions, man. I got other shit I gotta do. You know what I mean?
You
Don't
honor your
stress about it.
you
You
honor your
I went to Toy Federation and sold like 7 or 8 totes of like toys. You know what? I haven't thought a second about those toys that he bought from me. That's why they were
And
there
that's
for him to buy.
And that's why you're on this podcast, Bull, because you're a real banger. You're experienced. We don't trip like that, bro.
Oh
We
man.
don't.
Hey,
I
look,
sold
you
it
talking
to
about that? I went to AtlantaCon or Atlanta Fest, whatever it was. My entire collection of He-Man one year, sold it. The next year, took my entire collection of G.I. Joe, sold it. Everybody said, "You'll never sell it. You'll never get rid of it." Next day, gone.
I remember
Yeah.
that. I remember
And,
that.
hey,
Mhm.
new Soundwave. Did your pussy hurt after you sold it?
Nope.
Exactly.
I went and bought me a bike. Bought me a bike.
Exactly.
A
Put your
fucking
purse down.
bike, bro.
Hey,
Put
you
your
know what I
purse-
miss selling? I miss selling my fucking YZ250 with a desert tank, I miss selling
Along with selling your ass.
my boat.
What year?
I miss selling my boat. I wish I would have kept those shits, but
Yeah, no, sell the boat. Sell the boat for sure.
yeah,
What year YZ, bro?
if it fucks, flies, or floats, rent it. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I regret selling my first ever. It was a
Sell it to
BMW
Marky.
BMW 1 Series. It was the very first year they made the 1 Series. It was one of one Series, the M1 1 Series from BMW, the 2-seater that had the damn.
Yeah.
It had the
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 6-cylinder.
BMW M3 motor in it, but it was smaller.
Yeah.
It was paid off, dude. I loved it. We started having our second kid, and I didn't carry my first kid, and I knew I had to get rid of it, and it should be parked right here because it's paid off. And I sold it. I don't even know why I sold it. It should be right here.
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. You know what? You know why New Soundwave's pussy didn't hurt after he sold it? It's because he don't have a pussy.
That's right.
But some people do.
I got to back that up though, Pack, because the chopper that I took and built by hand, I cried like a baby when it left.
He has a pussy back.
But
I never cried about my BMW.
I was happy as all get out because I took that money and put a down payment on a house.
No, that's not the same as your pussy hurt. I've said my goodbyes to many things. People will be, I'll sell something that's really cool. I'll look at them, I'll say, and they're like, "Do you want to say your goodbyes then?" I'm like, "Yes, I do." Say my goodbyes and it's done. He just said his goodbyes to the bike, and that's the way he said it, and he didn't look back.
Yeah, I don't regret selling my. I do. We'll see. I regret selling the flag because if I had known then what I know now, and buying stuff, it would have been hanging from my ceiling all the way up, and I push a button when I come in the garage, and it drops down on these little tiny aircraft cables, and everything's right there, and then it goes right back up. That's how I imagine it if it was in here today. So that's why I regret selling. It's like that was a really nice piece. I do regret selling about 10 things.
I get you, brother.
The only thing you should ever regret selling is something that you cannot get back.
Yeah,
exactly.
I had lights on that fucking USS flag, dude. It was all.
Yeah, but you can get another one.
I know. Yeah, you're right. I not looked, but they're up
now. Hey, M3. Now, if you decided to sell one of your kidneys, you might not be able to get one of those back. So that might be okay to be regret.
I hear that. You're absolutely correct. Better than plastic, or a testicle, or a
hey,
eye.
Put up Rod's comment, Pack.
An eyeball would have to go for $100 billion.
He wanted that stuff, didn't he, Pack?
Oh, he wanted bad, dude. He was like, "Oh man."
Hey, shut up, Rod. Pussies, dude.
Dude, I told him, I was like, "You're tweaking right now. You look like a tweaker, bro."
That's funny, Rod. I love it. We all been there, Rod. Don't worry about it.
I get Rod in here on this podcast, and yeah, you're gonna see he's a hype son bitch.
Like the UPS man on fucking Living Color.
Stupid.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, this picture, I've said it a million times, and what I'm doing right now, I'd give 10 of my USS flags for this right here.
Fuck a USS flag. Too damn big.
I'd say, if I had 10 of them sitting in front of me and then that, I'd be like, oh, man, that's mine. Money. That's money.
Yeah, I don't
guess
really
what?
have one.
Yeah, guess
a couple
what?
years back, I wanted a USS flag, but I don't want one anymore. I used to.
You know what,
I've
guess
had
what?
3 of them, and just
It's an hour and 48 minutes. My ass has got to get up early, so we're getting the fuck out. Everybody say your piece.
I'll go if you don't mind. Later, motherfuckers. Thanks, you Soundwave. Thanks, Bodo. Thanks, Cool. Thanks, Pack, for doing it.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Pack.
Fun times
Thanks,
as always,
Pat.
man.
Thanks, people that listen. New Soundwave. Good talking to you, brother.
Yeah, thanks for being here, bro.
Yeah, appreciate y'all letting me in.
Yeah, no. Thanks for stopping, bro. Like, I don't have the magic tonight. I fucking suck. So
I'm great, bro.
Dude, this week I got 2 weeks off coming up, 2 weekends, and I need them motherfuckers, dude. The circuit's got me wore the fuck out.
Good. Hey, at least you came on. Maybe like sanitize your brain from all that, getting rid of it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Before we
Sam
go,
Bob.
look at this. Look at this. He's still fucking tweaking. Look, Dinobots, Shockwave, Galactic Man, Ice White Jetfire.
Oh,
Box
was it
Galactic
Ice
Man.
White? Was that Jetfire Ice White?
Oh,
Dude,
that's,
he's
Did they
still,
have a box?
that's what that dude had. I see.
dude, he's still tweaking about that shit right now.
Hit it, Rob. What else, man?
Oh, man. We're
I
out,
would
man.
like to have an Ice
Yes.
White Jetfire. It doesn't have to be sealed, but with a box.
I'll
Complete.
make
Hey,
it happen.
Shout out to Mouth. M3.
Hmm.
M3.
Yeah.
Hey, M3.
Don't do it, M3. Don't do it.
What?
Don't do it.
Fuck you, man.
Don't do it.
Oh,
That's
not I'll have to delete this show because it's not a real show because I didn't get a fuck you pack. So I'm gonna have to delete this show tonight.
Fuck you, Pat.
I didn't want to say fuck you. You brought
No,
me in. So,
It's good. It's a blessing.
well, hey,
Bless
in
it.
that case, Pack.
Yes.
Hey, bro, Pack.
What's up?
Let him
Man,
get you.
come on. Hey, Pack.
Let him
Yeah.
get
Like,
you.
really, Pack.
I'm gonna end the stream right now unless you.
Fuck you, man.
Oh, shit.
Thanks, New
Later,
South, for
everybody.
stopping, man. Peace.
Peace out.